So this is Silence Priest. This is as strong as Silence Priest is ever going to be, I think, because Eerie Statue is rotating out of Standard when the next expansion drops, and we got Cabal Songstealer in this expansion, so this should be the only time these two cards coexist in Standard. So basically we're playing Ancient Watchers, we're playing Eerie Statues, and a bunch of silence effects so that our minions are a little bit overstated. You might be saying, if you want a 4-mana 7/7, why don't you just play Shaman? And you are right to ask that question. Why not just play Shaman? But you can ask that for every deck that's not Shaman, so I guess that's not necessarily that valid of a criticism. I'm also playing Faceless Shamblers to copy big things, make big taunts. There's also Barns. Sometimes you go Barns into Deathwing and then you silence the 1/1 Deathwing and it becomes a 12/12, that's pretty hot. Ragnaros is pretty good, because Ragnaros does his thing, he's also a really good Barnes target, and then if you need to confirm 8 damage somewhere you can silence him and attack wherever you like. Sun Fury Protector for some big taunts. The thing is, this deck just doesn't really do anything unfair. So like, you play all your big dudes and your opponent either plays their big dudes better, or they just play a bunch of small dudes and kill you anyway, so the deck is pretty weak, but it can win games. You need to get some pretty nice high rolls to win games, but it can win games. Oh, sorry guys. Looks like I'm letting a Shaman into Legend. Talon Priest is so bad after the Ancient Watcher, unless I get a taunt for it. But I guess it is a minion that I can play, and that's probably more important. And I did get a taunt for it, so I guess this is gonna work out. I should probably coin something here. I guess I'll coin the Ancient Watcher, because if he plays a Totem Golem this turn, I would much rather use Shadow Word Pain on that than on this Small Time Buccaneer. But I do potentially take 3 damage that I don't need to take with this line of play. Looks like I took 3 damage that I didn't need to take. Do I ever just play the Sun Fury here? Maybe, actually. If he trades all this stuff into this guy, that's kind of fine. And then I can land my Talon Priest on the Sun Fury next turn, hopefully. Cool, my dude actually dealt with all of his stuff. Unfortunately, my hand is hot garbage right now.
I got this.
Guess I'll just take my free trade. He doesn't seem that aggressive, so I'll value the health on my minion over the health on my hero. I'm gonna try to get value out of my Talon Priest, or my Songstealer. It's possible that just tempoing out the 5/5 was good there. Maybe even probable that that was the right play. But this deck really needs to hit its synergies. If I play the Songstealer here, and I draw into like an Ancient Watcher next turn that I wanted to activate, then I feel kind of bad. Well, I guess now I just silence this thing and trade here. Unfortunately, even though I silence this thing, it still gets to pick up a nice trade here, and then it's still awkward for me to deal with. But I think it's worth delaying his Jade Golems a little bit. I probably have to play Excavated Evil here. Yeah, I think so. I could have also played Eerie Statue plus Shadow Word Death, but Shadow Word Death is always good in this matchup. It effectively dealt 1 damage that turn. I would have had to leave up the Mana Tide Totem. Seemed kind of bad. I guess I'll go ahead and Shadow Word Death this guy. The things do get bigger than 5/5, but I feel like I need to close out the game before his Jade Golems get too big or I'm just gonna lose. So 5/5 is probably about what I can hope for. Also, I didn't really want to play my Purify that turn, because I don't want him to know that the 7/7 is a threat, and if he does decide to commit to killing it, then I didn't waste my Purify. Gotta devolve, huh? I guess that's a pretty good answer from him. I'm not sure that I really want to play Ragnaros here. I was able to bait out that Devolve before playing it, but he can still have Hex. Devolve on the 7/7 was pretty juicy, so it doesn't, like, give me a read that he doesn't have Hex. But I guess I don't have that many good Hex targets in my deck. I could also slow play it and try to get a good Dragonfire potion next turn. Or I can just put my faith in Rag and hope that he hits either the 6/4 or the 0/3. I'm gonna put my faith in Ragnaros. Thank you, base Ragnaros. Wow. 3 AoE spells. And the totem. This dude is scared of Ragnaros. Why even play the Lightning Storm if you have the other Flame Tongue? I'm not even that sure that this board is worth a Dragonfire potion. But I think it is. Because I can develop the Eerie statue here. This gives me a completely free board to develop the Eerie statue, and then next turn I can silence it and make a 7/7 taunt. He just used 3 AoEs, so I think this is pretty good. So if I play Barnes, I have a Weasel Tunneler, an Ancient Watcher, a Sunfury Protector, Cabal Talon Priest, Faceless Shambler, and Deathwing. So the only one of those that would actually be good is Deathwing. I guess the Ancient Watcher would be okay. So I think I'm just going to stick to this play. If I high rolled the Deathwing, it would be really sweet, but it's pretty unlikely. I just purified the ladder of a shaman. Alright, sick. I got the coin Ancient Watcher into Purify combo. So I'm pretty sure this game's a free win. Hopefully I can pick up something else worth purifying.
I greet you.
Blessings to you.
Okay, second Ancient Watcher. So by the turn that I should normally be able to play a Yeti, I'm gonna have 2 Yetis attacking. Basically, this game is over. Free win. Oh, what? I'm just gonna silence that shit off. What are you doing, dog? Is it really worth using my Purify for this? I mean, I guess it is. If I don't purify this, I'm just trying to purify another one next turn. So it effectively does the same thing. Do I even care about this thing? Do I just want the face damage? I want the face damage. I guess if he wants to use his power overwhelming here, then fair enough. So I traded with all of those cards and I got 4 free damage. Hopefully I can draw a 3rd silence next turn. Or maybe he just doesn't play a minion, or he plays a minion that I can remove with Shadow or Death. That might be ideal, actually.
The end is coming!
Doomsayer. Okay, well, I need to Shadow Word Pain that for sure. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and put the shield on this guy. So, slightly out of order. Do I want to taunt this guy up? It doesn't really do anything here. Do I even play an Ancient Watcher here? If I play the Ancient Watcher, I can actually draw lethal next turn, with Silence on the Ancient Watcher, and then Dragonfire Potion to kill my Ancient Watcher and whatever he plays, and then the statue can attack. I think I'll just play the Watcher. Sometimes I can cheese out a lethal, and even if I can't, I probably want to play my Song Stealer next turn anyway.
I have no time for games.
Alright, well, can't cheese out lethal anymore. And unfortunately, I think I have to silence that. Well, do I? If I silence my Eerie Statue, he trades Sylvanas into the Song Stealer.
I wonder.
And then if he steals the Ancient Watcher, I can just send the Eerie Statue face and kill him. I think I need to silence this. Too scary. Value trade. Oh, Siphon Soul. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna Shadow or Death that so I can attack. Because obviously getting him down to 7 when I have 7 power minions on the board is pretty nice. Plus the 5/1 just trades too well into my big minions. He needs to kill both of these. Or have Reno.
We're gonna be rich.
Of course he would have Reno. They always have Reno. Well, fuck Reno, I'm going face. That's fine, I'll just play Shadow or Death on it. Shadow or Death that guy. And I'm just gonna take this Imp Gang boss because, I don't know, why not? Seems like my Potion of Madness is probably pretty bad in this matchup. I'm gonna play the Sun Fury here. Sometimes it gives me lethal next turn. If for some reason he does he just makes this trade and passes or something. Then I can go face, face, AoE, face. Shadow Flame. Well, probably just out of threats now. I mean, not completely. I still have Deathwing and Ragnaros in the deck. And another 7/7. It'd be really nice if the Reno decks didn't have Reno every game, though.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here! My eyes are open.
Okay, he healed to 30, but I get a nice clear here. I think I want to play this guy, because I really want to draw with my Power Word Shield.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
So I Dragonfire Potion just that guy so I can keep a 3/3 on the board? Sure, why not? If this 3/3 can get some attacks in, maybe it'll give me lethal at some point. Dragonfire Potion would have been really good here.
I got this.
So there's a bit of a clear, and then I want my 3 damage. He'll make this trade anyway. So I've seen Siphon Soul, which means I just need to bait out the Blast Crystal Potion, and then win the game with Ragnaros or Deathwing. You what, mate? Now I understand. Oh, fuck you, dude. Now I understand why this guy's playing Jank in his deck.
Was a mistake.
Oh my god. I'm gonna lose to the Mayor Noggenfogger deck.
You wish to live forever.
No! Stop. Play the 3/4 so maybe it can put Noggenfogger in AoE range.
My shield for Argon.
Hit the 3/4. Nice. This guy only lets you hit valid targets, right? So there is no like actual chance of this guy hitting in one of these minions or something, I don't believe. My Barn Songstealer combo is actually pretty nice. The only bad target is Faceless Shambler. I'll have to go for that next turn. I want to play them in the same turn because I don't want to risk the 1/1 dying to something. He doesn't have that many cards left. Unfortunately, the Eerie statue this turn makes my Barn's odds a lot worse. Alright, well, I'm playing Shadowward Pain on a 1/1 to hopefully make this hit his Mountain Giant. Easy 50-50. Fuck you, Ragnaros. God damn it. I wonder if he has to send the 8/8 into the Ragnaros. That'd be nice. Hellfire, fair enough. Get something bad off Bane of Doom, please. Nope, not a taunt. That's not what I wanted. Alright, well, I think I am firmly on the Deathwing plan at this point. Which means I have to make this trade, unfortunately. This game's not over. It's probably pretty close to over, but it's not over. Okay, fair enough. Shadow Bolt. So he's only got 6 cards left, and I believe 2 of them are Excavated Evils. Obviously the worst draw in my deck. He can still have Blast Crystal Potion, although he's playing a lot of bullshit in that deck, so maybe he doesn't have room for Blast Crystal Potion. Has he played his Thalnos this game? I feel like he hasn't. I think both Ragnaros targets are pretty good here.
I'm almost out of cards.
He doesn't have removal for Ragnaros, I can just silence it next turn for lethal. Wonder if he's playing Jiraxxus. Yogg-Saron. I should have known. Oh, cool, he just died. Unless... Oh no, yeah. Yep. Okay, well.
I am almost out of cards.
Okay, that was a game of Hearthstone at Legend rank.